Hello everyone, it's Aaron, the manager of Cleethorpes Dragons, and it has been forever since I did a video, so I've just been very busy in real life. So I'm going to, this video just basically going to be how my team has been getting along, because it has been forever. This is not scripted or anything at all, so if I start babbling or go quiet at places, then yeah, I'm not refilming it, so here we go. Up to 102 strength, won the National Cup last season, hurrah, and there was much rejoicing, and then went out in the Cup the first round this season to a team 25 strength lower than my own, and that's what you get for being inactive and not logging on. So yeah, it was a bit of a dramatic 1 week winning it, next week going out in the first round, but yeah, I guess that's football overall. International Masters, still going along, into round 2 of the IM2 Gold. Unfortunately, two other fellow GBR teams didn't make it through. Fortunately, went out in round 1. I was hoping we'd see a bit more progression, especially seems as Norfolk and Hope won the whole thing, IM Gold 2, not too long ago. But there we go, I'm still plodding along. Had a bit of an unfortunate result at home. Drew 5-5 at home to them, so tomorrow when I play them away, I'm gonna have to use a full attack card at least, because obviously that's what he's done there, and it's definitely made a difference. I mean, I had a superior rating and just couldn't put it onto the pitch, so yeah, we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Anyway, on to the league, and we are top. Probably won't stay like that for long. Lots of people breathing down my neck, but you know, can't complain at the start. At least I've started well in the league in comparison to the Cup. Just look at this. I put all my players back to the main position sort of end of last season, and now I've managed to get my my match rating up to 89, which is really good for 102 strength. I mean, if I just show you this, if we go on to like the top team, the highest strength teams in the world, and 108 strength, I mean, that's craziness. Go into his most recent game, which he's 165, top of the German league, and as we know, the Germans are all the best. But he's only got an 87 rating, so even though he's playing at 150%, and his team strength's much higher than mine, he's still not getting ratings as high as mine. And same with this guy here, he's one of the top German teams as well, not getting ratings as high as mine, although he is lower strength anyway. But yeah, I mean, it looks good for the future then if I'm managing to keep match ratings as high as teams that are much higher strength than mine. So goalkeeping situation has changed slightly since last time. Did have this guy before, just spent 15 million to get this guy for a couple of seasons because he's aggressive, and that just pumped my match rating up a little bit. This guy, who's my team captain and defender, he's not going to be 27 for ages yet, but still plenty of room for improvement, especially in tackling. He's only just hit 9.6, so he's not going to hit 9.8, but he could hit a high 9.6 probably. Soro, this guy, if I remember, only cost me about 7 million. It just shows you don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of money on your youths to produce some quality. Once again, he's only just literally a week ago turned 25, so even though he's not training massively at this age, he's still got plenty of time to get to to get those stats up, he should hit 9.66 quite easily eventually. I mean, only 95 on his primary stat. Should be easy. It's my reserve guy who hardly ever gets any games because of his crappy personality. But yeah, once again, tackling stat of only 94. He's easy going to hit a 9.4, probably 9.6. Like, he's not even 25 for another 6 or 7 weeks or something. So yeah, plenty of room to improve there. One of my youth team guys. This guy, I think, was only about a 2.8 midfielder. It might have even been 2.6 when he turned 18. So it just shows you don't need to buy these ridiculous 3.6s and crap like that. But yeah, just turned 9.4 this week. Doesn't turn 25 for, what's that, another 6.5 weeks, something like that. So definitely going to get 9.6. He could be one that maybe pushes 9.8. We'll have to see how it goes. Waterman, 9.2. Should be hitting 9.4 in the next couple of weeks, and has absolutely decades till he turns 25. What's that, 10 weeks or something crazy. So once again, just showing that despite the fact that my team has managed to hit 102, we've still got plenty of room for improvement, because the players are just still so young, and still got plenty of time to train up those stats. This guy usually bases up before town end, so he should be very, very close to base up to 9.4, which is good because he's only got about 5 weeks. Yeah, he's going to do fine. He's going to be another 9.6, isn't he? Get past all the garbage. Another really good player. It says they're only 9.0, and obviously he's only contributing 9.0 to my team strength. But in Goal United Next, when passing becomes much more of a prime stat for wingers, that's gonna make him actually probably a 9.2, pushing on to a 9.4 in due course. So once again, not even 25 yet. He's gonna be fine. And my best prospect, I think this guy cost me about 18 million as a youth, which is the most I spent on any of my players who I bought as 17-year-olds. So yeah, he's only an 8.8, but he's not even 24 years old yet, and he's an 8.8, and he's not even capped on experience yet as well. This guy is going to be an absolute beast when he finally gets that experience. He should have by the end of this season easily enough. The fact that I went out in the cup isn't going to make that any easier, but it doesn't matter because he gets good match ratings anyway, so he can play in all my league games as an 8.8 inflexible. You can't really moan at that. So yeah, absolute star for the future. Once again, another guy's only just turned 24. He's only a 9.0. Don't use him very often because of his personality. I don't use a corner kick taker much in my squad at all anymore. Sort of been jumping between those two as to who gets to play. I'm not sure what's better, the better personality or the having the corner kick taker. Probably the corner kick taker, to be honest. But yeah, once again, only just turned 24. No stats anywhere near 100 really, so plenty of room for improvement there as well. On to my oldest guy, 27 years old. He's like decrepit, but once again, still nothing at 100. Could still improve slightly. He's never going to hit 9.8. He's improving too slowly. He did it 27 just a couple of days ago, and he only made a massive whopping 4 stat points between the age of 26 and 27. But that because he's been in his main position all the time, and yeah, I'm not expecting much more improvement off him, but I don't really care. If all my players were 9.6 aggressive players, then I would be quite happy with that. So literally, he's just going to sit there now until he gets so old that he just can't run about on the pitch anymore. And lastly, this guy who's only just turned 25, literally about a week ago. Inflexible 9.4, you can't argue with that, and 5 free kicks. Once again, very a lot of room there for improvement on the stats for only a 25-year-old. This guy's definitely going to hit 9.6. He might be one of the ones that pushes 9.8 as well. We'll just have to see how he goes. So that's pretty much my individual players. What else can we look at? What's the club values looking like? Oh, I'm just fallen so much behind on the club values now, but that's crazy. But I don't even fill my squad slots anymore. I haven't even bothered doing with buy to sell players anymore. I've just got so much money, just can't use it on anything. And I'm never going to be someone that spends a ridiculous amount on my youth, so I should really get some buy to sell players in there. I may as well make the most of everything. What else can we do? Staff. Just finished training my coach, so I've got a qualification 100, experience 100, motivation 100 coach, and he's costing me €1,467. He has got to be the best staff member in Goal United anywhere. I mean, that is just crazy. I've just been developing him over 2 years near enough, real lifetime. It's the same with a lot of these. Just so ridiculous for the price that I'm paying for them. It's just nuts. That guy's going to be. In fact, he can go training now. Oh, actually, I need it. That can wait a little bit. He cost a bit more because I was being less fussy about him. But yeah, all my staff I've done pretty well for 107,000. You can't really moan at that. It's just a pity that when Goal United Next comes out, this is all going to be obsolete because they're changing the whole system. What else can we look at? Training. Basically, my training's gone fairly mixed now because everyone's in their main positions and just trying to improve there as much as they can. What else? Oh yeah. Got this guy who's due to come out my team soon, and he's crap basically. As you can see, I've done absolutely nothing on my youth team. I haven't dismissed a youth player out of any of my teams, my team or my secondary team or third team or anything like that, for about 2 months because I've just not been paying attention to. As you can see, these guys are getting trained. They've long since filled up all their slots, and they've not put anyone else in there. Actually, yeah, you can come off. You can go there. At least someone's. At least someone new's getting trained, and it's okay. It's more career points, isn't it? At least. So yeah, at least someone new's getting trained. And they're not going to be worth any money though, but these actually I better promote some of these to make sure I get the career points from on Zoom. But yeah, 0.8 was shows how much I've been paying attention if I've fully trained a 0.8 18-year-old. But anyway, yeah, this is the goalkeeper. I asked on the forums when I first found him as a 17-year-old if I should free slot him, if he was good enough. And I thought because he was diligent, he might train enough, but he's just not good enough. He's only got 91 goalkeeping. He's probably never going to get about 93 goalkeeping by the time it comes to promotion. He's got about 4 or 5 more games. He's probably get 93. And he really needed to get about 97 and 98. I really needed that diligent to work well. So this guy is probably gonna get promoted and then get sold. Which is a bit of a pity after I've just spent a year real lifetime training him up. I don't know. In a season when I finish training my main stat players, I could actually just train goalkeeping for a little bit, focus train goalkeeping before I bring a new batch of youths in. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. What else we got? We've done all that. Season goals. I actually put the same as last season, reached a quarter final of the National Cup for this season. But because I went out in the first round and you can change it by the 30th, I've just managed to quickly change that to reach the fourth round of the International Masters. So yeah, that's about it, I think. Let's have a quick look at my second team, I suppose, while we're here. Once again, I've not been going for all the money on the second team. I've not been paying much attention to this. I don't know, if we look at my youth, it's probably just going to be a mess. just training crap, basically. I really need to pay more attention to the youth team. But basically, I've just been doing the lazy thing and just building my stadium up. I've not even bothered with using my training to make money, like I always preach to everyone, which is what you should do, especially on the first team. I'm just gonna do this the lazy way, I think, and I am gonna fall behind. I'm definitely gonna fall behind some of the teams that are doing it properly on this second team. But as long as I'm making good money and then at least I should be able to compete in the top league eventually. But yeah, I think that'll do me for now. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to me rant on, etc., etc. Possibly a new guide video coming out soon. I've got some training thoughts in my head about Goal United next, and I don't really care if we're not allowed to post about the beta anymore. So yeah, see you all soon. Bye.